Stop overthinking shit, right? I was inspired by a Gary Vaynerchuk post today, and it was about stop overthinking. And I used to be a huge, I'm not going to use the word victim, huge doer of this is overthinking, right? And it does a couple things to us. It drives us nuts. It burns us out. It kills our energy, kills our productivity, creativity. It kills our actual progress. We may be acting, doing things, changing, tweaking things. The overthinking, the endless tweaking, the endless wanting it to be perfect before it's even out in the public, where we can get proper feedback. It kills all growth and productivity, right? It's never, done is better than perfect, as one of my mentors says, right? To get it done and then get it right, as yet another mentor said when I was writing my book. Actually, get it done and get it right. Write the draft, and then you can tweak it a bit, get it out there, and learn from your first book, or the first time you're doing, or the 10th time you're doing anything, right? Learn from it. What feedback is there? Put it out there, right? The recipe for success is not tweak something 1,000 times and then put it out there finally one day, maybe. And that's why the graveyard is the richest place in the universe, in the world, is the graveyard. The recipe for success is do something and aim for excellence. And if not, aim just to do a great job, but aim for excellence, not perfection. And it'll never be perfect. It'll never be done. It'll never be amazing until you've done it. And then that didn't work and you test, well, that worked and that didn't. Let's change that. Let's make that even better, right? It'll never be done or perfect or anything until you actually put your plan, your idea, your design, your whatever into action, and take action. Do the scary things, start that job, start a new business, start a venture, start a partnership, start a hobby, stop something, take action, start your own business, do something new, right? And it's getting it done. So get it down, write it down, get it down, get it done, so to speak, and then get it out there, and then worry about perfection, or not even perfection. I would say worry about excellence later on. Worry about being excellent, making it great. And I'd have, when I was doing a course, actually, the first course I did, I was just putting so much effort into it and scared as hell, did it anyways, learned a lot. Every time I ran the course, I learned more and more and more. And my course got better and better and better, and got better and better, more and more feedback as I would change and adjust and improve and tweak things that I found that wasn't working, or wasn't ideal, or this works really well, let's do more of that, or I wonder if we did this, how it would work. Some of those were failures, some of those were wild successes. But again, I would have got those wild successes in improving my course if I hadn't been willing to test something, try something new, adjust something, tweak something that works, or at least an aspect of it, and then stop what's not working. Right, so this is my thoughts for you. Get out of your head, take action, commit to someone. Forget the worrying about being perfect. Forget what people would think about you. When I first started to write my book, I thought, people are going to think I'm weird or an idiot or dumb or whatever. Or they going to think, oh, your book is dumb, James, so you must be an idiot. All those things and more were in my head. That's why it took 3 years to write my book. Well, to overanalyze it and go back to the drawing board. And that's why it took 2.5 weeks in Thailand to actually sit down, write it, saying, this is what I'm writing about. Here I go. This is the content. And then I'm done. So 2.5 weeks in Thailand on vacation to write it. Things go a lot faster than you think when you avoid overanalyzing them, when you avoid overthinking, when you stop overthinking and just take action and then just enjoy it. And remember, create content for the old version of you, and then stop worrying if people like it or not, right? Create content for the old version of you and that old version of you, whether it's a month, a year, 3 years, 10 years, 20 years, 40 years. Create content and products, services, actions for the old version of you. And that's who you're going to attract, because you're fully qualified to help them. You've been there, you've done that, you've overcome that, you've achieved that, right? So stop overanalyzing. One great way to do that and stop overthinking is just take a 4-7-8 breath. In for 4, hold for 7, and then out for 8 seconds. Great way to do it. The other way is to actually take a spot on the wall or ceiling and look up with your eyes. I can't do because I've had it on, to look up and focus on, zoom in on one spot while continuing to breathe, high in the wall or high in the ceiling, almost giving yourself cross-eyed vision. The ancient Huna natives from Hawaii call this learning state. It puts you in this great, creative, learning, productive state, and also melts away insecurities, anxiety, fear, worries as well. If you want to know more, come to my course, learn the power process and the anxiety protocol to nuke self-doubt, anxiety, distress, overwhelm, fear of failure, burnout, fear of what people think about you, you name it. Let's nuke this stuff give me a call, send me a DM, talk about my course, how to transform you from a 5 or 6 figure entrepreneur into a 7-figure entrepreneur. Stop overthinking, start going for it, just take action. Stop worrying what people think about you. I promise you that is the biggest way to fail, is to worry what people think about you. And it's not permission to be an ass. It's permission to be genuine, authentic, raw, and real, and stopping, right? Stopping your intuition, saying, I'd like to do this, I'd like to say that, I want to do this, I need to do that, I really want to do that, my heart says this. Just go do it, and stop the brain, stop the analytical thinking, worrying from talking you out of it for whatever reason. Follow your intuition. If you start in action, continue it. Even if you start to overthink, what if, just go for it. Take action. Till next time, have your best day ever. Here's to wild success. Stop overanalyzing. Find ways to just take action. Go for it. My 3-second rule, Mel Robbins' 5-second rule, whatever it is, just take action within seconds. Just go for it. And tell that brain, that analytical brain that tells you it won't work, or you won't do it, or it can't work, or you're not smart enough, you're not good enough, tell it to shut up. And if someone else is telling you that, tell them to shut up too. Go have your best day ever.